I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome back to episode 11 of the Gloucester Gamble. It's wonderful to have you with me again today, and today as I'm sure you are aware, I'm not doing that great at the moment. I am bottom of the league, 22nd place in the Vanarama North. It is not good at all. Let me just show you the latest. As I'm sure you know, I'm now 5 straight league games without a win. As you can see, there's one green dot there, which was the FA Cup third round qualifier, which completely out of the blue I won 4-0 on. But apart from since then, I haven't scored one goal. I've let in 2 goals, then 2 goals, and 3 goals, and 1 goal. And one goals. And so not only am I doing badly, I can't even speak English anymore. What a nightmare. But here we are facing Tamworth in this next game, and I'm going to be honest, maybe I'm an optimist, but something has to change some point, and this could be it. And you know what I've done? I'll show you my tactic in a minute, but before I show you that, I want to show you a little bit of pre-work I've done, because I started thinking to myself, okay, what is going on here? What is causing these losses? So I decided to use our little friend called Prozone. So I could just click on one of the games here, and this is I think it's a fantastic tool that FM16 has got, and maybe you want to try it in your game as well. So I clicked on this Curzon Ashton game where I lost 3-0 against Curzon Ashton, who are a terrible side. So all I've decided to do, and there's probably a lot more I could do, but I went on to analysis and teams, and you've got this list down here on the left. I clicked on positional heat map, and up comes this, not with these. I've got something else clicked on here, obviously, it seems. Yeah, there you go, I've clicked that off. So here you've got and Gloucester's selected there, and you can see the average position of my side. And as you can see here, right in the centre, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and the sort of furthest wide they go is here. And to me, I look at that and think that does not seem that wide to me. I'd much rather, particularly at the back, I'd rather have them further wide. But midfield, you can see here that the midfield isn't as wide as it could be with this giant red spot there. That's not good. The other thing I noticed, because I then you can click on all these different things, and I noticed this, as you click on crosses here, you can see they're all coming from that one side. All coming from that one side of the pitch on the right, which suggests to me that whoever's on the left isn't doing their job that well, right? So, okay, so I then also looked at another game and did a similar kind of thing, and it was the same thing, looking a little bit narrow, and on the right here is more. So we've got Billy Carter here on the left, who's a young left midfielder. Obviously hasn't been playing that well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him some individual instructions. So we go to player, go left, instructions. We want him to No, that's on the wrong one. Sorry, excuse me about this. You go to roll. Now for some reason it's clicked onto the keeper. I want this fella. Winger. Here we go. Right, we've got the winger now. So the left winger there. Instructions. We are getting him to dribble. He is dribbling more. Aim the crosses. Crosses from deep. So we want him just to cross a little bit earlier. And as you can see there, cross more often is a classic one of his. But maybe hold position, stay wider is what I want him to do. But he's supposed to be doing that already, as you can see. So we'll have to find out. Maybe it's something I've missed. But we're at least going to try and make sure and head towards him being more wide than he has been before on the left. I'll be really annoyed if he doesn't, but we'll have to just sort of find out and hope for the best. But there's that one there, and then the other side of things is my left and right backs here. We want them to be a little bit wide, stay wider with the full backs. There's this fella, and why is that clicking out? Wow, why is it clicking out? No. Oh. And so what we've done here for the full backs is we've clicked stay wider, and then we'll go to the right back as well, and we'll tell him the same. We want him to stay wider there as well, and then hopefully that might just get a bit more width on the defence, and then what that should then cause is it might cause some of the crosses that we've been letting in, it might cause some of them to stop, which would always be nice. But anyway, so that is that. Looking at the heat map, seeing what's going on. Tamworth are in 4th place in the league at the moment. They are doing well. The media have said we haven't got a chance. My tactics, I am going defensive, but I don't. If we start doing well and things are going nicely, and I don't know, if we're getting some chances, I might begin to make them go counter attack. But let's see how we go. I'll show you my team in just a second. Looks like they're doing a sort of a 4-1-2-2-1. I don't know what you'd call that, but a defensive midfielder basically. That doesn't look so bad. Okay, so here's my team. So I've gone for the classic 4-4-2. I think at this point in the game I can't try anything fancy. I just need to get a win on the board. So we've gone traditional 4-4-2. In goal we've got Ormson in goal. Billy Jones, the captain, on the left, who recently has come to me and said, the team aren't playing well, what are you going to do about it? And I feel like saying to him, slapping him around the face and saying, you sort yourself out, Billy Jones, you've barely kept your own place in the starting 11, do you know what I mean? But he's not happy. Anyway, left back is Billy, right back is James Smith, and then in the middle we've got Wassell and Sharif in centre backs there. Centre mid we've got George Miller and Connolly. Wingers we've still got Carter and Green. Green actually says that his favoured position is a winger. You see there, winger support, which I've been predominantly using him as a defender this year, but I need a right winger. I'm not pleased with Kaka Dembele at the moment, so he's only sitting on the sub bench. Mike Green, however, I felt like giving him a chance, giving him an opportunity in his natural position. It even says he's naturally as a winger, so we'll go with that. And then up front we've got Daniel Williams, and Jonty Smith there as well. We'll just change their role up a little bit. Jonty Smith currently down as a defensive forward, but I think what we'll do is we'll make him a poacher. As an attack poacher there. Okay, I think that is it. We're going for this, boys. We are going for this now. This is it. The bad run has to stop somewhere, right? Do I get a yeah? Do I get a come on, yeah? Whoa, fuck it, do it. You can do it. That kind of a thing. That'd be great. Just a win. Just a win. Okay, we are struggling to avoid the job, blah blah blah. Jonty Smith is our key man. We know all this. Sure thing. 4-1-2-3. That's what they are doing. Leon Metam. We will mark him up and show him onto his weaker foot. And also, I will do the same with their wingers. Just to keep you updated as well, I haven't heard anything back yet regarding a new assistant manager. An advert has been placed. I've still got Matt Rose fella. I won't sack him until I've got a decent assistant to replace him. With a bit of encouragement, we can pull off an upset. Give us something to cheer for. Come on, boys. Their morale, surprisingly, isn't been that low. We've had a couple of team meetings that have gone well recently, where it's just nudged them up a little bit of morale. You know, when you kind of, if they're like abysmal and you take them to very poor, that kind of thing. So I think most of them are around just poor. Ultimately, I wanted them to be really happy and love playing for the Tigers, love playing for Gloucester, wearing the badge with pride. But we're not there yet. But every step is a part of the journey, eh? Every season, every moment. While we're not connecting with our crosses, most are winning the headers, so that's okay. We're obviously taller than them and doing it well at headers. The other thing that I'm beginning to get hold of now is the training. Now, I'm noticing that my assistant manager, who was in charge of training so far, literally just put my team on cohesion. And I guess it's my own fault, really, for not noticing it so early. But, yeah, they were only doing cohesion. Meanwhile, there is an attack from Tamworth. Oh, and Clark has scored. Shocking marking. Scored on his birthdays. He scored on his birthdays. Multiple years, maybe. He scored today. It's on his birthday, so fair play to him, mate. There's the cross. Meta missed it. Two of my defenders missed it, and Clark just tucks it away. Dear me. Right, yeah. So, with interesting in mind. So, my team had purely been doing team cohesion for most of the season. So, basically, that sounds to me like they're great mates, they're great friends, but they can't play football. So I've immediately started changing the training. We're just doing some defence training on defence and attack at the moment for a while, and a bit of tactics, and that's literally it. I don't think at this point in the season I just need them to get the basics down. It sounds like if they've just been doing team cohesion for the whole year, it's an absolute nightmare. So no wonder they're not doing that bad, not doing that well. It puzzles me as to why the assistant manager would be just doing that. Why would that happen? I don't, whether that's a glitch or whether that's just my assistant manager being a really assistant manager, I don't know. But pure team imagine if you did that for literally a whole season. You just did the same thing every training session. Crikey, I would want to leave. I would want to leave the club for that. But anyway, we are still 1-0 down. It is 40 minutes gone. Not much going on in this half. Literally just a one goal and that's it. No other highlights at all. My players are not playing well. I will give them a massive kick up the arse next time at half time. George Miller, 66%. He's looking tired. Not been good. Aggressive. Show me something else in the second half. Let's go counter. Yep. So actually, George Ormson is the only one who's been. I'll give him a. You've been all right so far. Good effort. And he's still stressed. Oh, what stuff him? Forget it, mate. Okay. Little about the others. Disenchanted from Daniel Williams. There, everyone's looking just frustrated and sad and poor. You know, and it's classic scenario. Do you know what I mean? Of like. What can we do? What do we do here? Okay, we're going second half. They're now on counter, so we just... Oh my word! Did you just see that? Awful pass from the centre point. Oh, and here's them cutting in. Great challenge from Carter. They're coming back, helping out, supporting the defence here. Come on, get it out. It's not troubling the keeper. Goal kick for Gloucester. Okay. Yeah, they just. I'm finding that the performances aren't very high. The what's going on? Too much space for crosses. Yeah, the performances aren't very high. We're not making many like actual opportunities. It's a bit ropey. It's still just a little bit ropey here. Let's see what things are looking like. Looking desperate. Okay, let's just... Okay, so the changes we're looking to make, we are going to take off the centre defender here, but we don't, obviously, as the classic, don't have a real true replacement for him. So what we're going to have to do instead... Oh, why do I do this? Why do I do this? Oh, crikey. They're just not playing well, though. This is the thing. I can't just keep playing him if he's playing badly. I'll tell you what, Mike Green, who can play defensive right, we'll swap with James Smith. James Smith currently on the right, but we'll move Smithy into centre back. And Sharif is having a bad game, so I'm going to take Sharif off, and we'll put on in place of Sharif. We'll have to put Dembele on. Do we have to put Dembele on? Yeah, I think we do. And I'm gonna give him a bit of a... I want to see a good performance. Oh, come on, mate. You seem confused and demotivated. Oh well, that's your problem, not mine. Get out there and play a game of football. Okay, 55th minute in. We are 1-0 down. Not too fussed by any of my players. Ian Ormson's doing all right today. He's having a good game in goal, only letting in one so far. Would prefer clean sheets at the moment, but that's all we can hope for at the moment. That's all we can hope for. At this rate, if I can get a win before Christmas, that would be great. And considering I would do five videos a week, and so that is at least, you know, the date today is the 17th of December. This is being uploaded, so maybe you're seeing it later in the future. But that means I've got 8 8 games, and that's plus any games that I don't play whilst recording to win a game. And surely I will at least get one win in that. But at the moment, all I want for Christmas is a victory. 72 minutes. Let's give them a bit of a... Oh no, I've clicked the wrong button. Cancel that changes. Let's just pause things here. See, I'm a bit... I don't know, maybe it's my slow reactions. That's what's causing me to fail all this. Get creative. Okay, that's what's going to happen here. Billy Jones. We haven't really had our own highlight from what I remember yet. Here's up to Jonty Smith. Can he get onto it? Here's Daniel Williams. Shot from far. Yes! What a goal! Oh, absolute beauty. 30 yards out. An incredible goal. Levelled the match. 75th minute. That was a beautiful goal. Watch this. Oh my goodness. We haven't scored for 4 straight games, and then we score that. Daniel Williams, who was looking awkward all game, was looking desperate, it said on his thing. Here he comes out of the blue and scores an absolute belter. We are 1-1. This could be a point. We might get a point, everyone. Hold on to something. This is big. This is big. 80th minute. We've got 4 yellow cards. We're probably going to get someone sent off, I imagine. The thing is, they're all defenders, and I haven't got any more defenders on the bench, and I'm not bringing off any defenders because we desperately need to not score. So, come on, boys. Come on. 86th minute. Just hold on to this. A point will be incredible. If we can get a point here, that would be a great start. I know it still means, 5 games without a win, but at least it's not a loss. Intercepted that one. Tamworth are on the attack. This is likely to be the last attack of the game. Surely they can't get a last minute goal. Please, no, surely not. Done it. Thrilling second half. We've got a point. We've salvaged a point from this. Oh, I'll go assertive. Well, salvaged a draw. Well done. Player of the match, Daniel Williams, with an absolute beauty to finish us off. So you know what? I'm sitting here in misery, and the last few games have not been good without these wins. And I know this isn't a win, but that goal, sometimes football's not about the results. It's about the moments. That's what someone really great said once. I tell you what, you can quote that from me. Football's not about the results. It's about amazing moments. Hashtag worst football manager ever. That's for free, that is. You can tweet that. You can tweet it if you like. But anyway, that is it for me. Our next game we face... Look at it. It's a little bit of yellow there. Yes. Next game against Lowestoft, Solihull, Bradford, PA. And then we are on to Stafford at the FA Trophy, 3rd round qualifier. And so the survival attempt starts now. We are still bottom of the league, 9 points. We're still 7 points between us and Coastal and Ashton, who are out of the relegation zone. So we've got a lot of work to do, but I just feel that we can do it. I just feel maybe we're edging towards something now. Maybe this is the start of something, because ultimately, look, Tamworth, 4th in the league, and we've just drawn with them. So I'm really pleased about that. Just their second draw of the season. So I'm really, really pleased. No, not really, really pleased, just a little bit pleased. But that will do for now. I am the worst football manager ever. Please, if you like this stuff, do hit the subscribe button. Drop this video a like. Let's leave your comments. Do give me any advice that if you're seeing anything that I'm doing that just seems stupid to you, let me know. Also, do follow me on Twitter. I'm at WorstFManager on Twitter, and we can chat more there. Or you can see me on Twitch now and then at Worst Football Manager Ever. But for now, with a bottom of the league waving goodbye as we approach Christmas, we'll see you soon. Until next time, I'll see you later.